Hey everyone. Hey Maria. Hey Brooke.
Hey.
Okay, is it just me or does like that countdown sound like it like needs help? Is it not as boisterous as it used to be? It sounds like dun, 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 dun. Like I'm like ready for it to give up in the middle of it. You know?
Oh, it's getting
like
slower.
It's
No, you're right.
Right? It's slower, right? And like it sounds like it's having like a rough go at it. It's like dun, dun, dun. I'm like wait, like
it's the screwed and chopped version of the countdown.
Okay, I'm glad it's just not me because I've been like hearing it for a while. I'm like, that doesn't sound like the normal countdown. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy, or I am. At least that's not going to bring me to the brink of it. Okay, let's see who's here. Jay Freak, hello. Brenda Faye, Elizabeth W, Julie, Patty S, Payne, Ann's, Patty Phillips, Perfectly Imperfect, Positive Paula, Empress Heather, Lisa Ann, Sarah Z, Hibbity Bibbity, Keela Bila, Ringo Home, Paula, LV Liz, Cradle Lynn, Maureen, Ellie, Outed. Is it Outed or Outed? You gotta let me know. I always feel like I'm saying your name the wrong way. Christina B, Lisa Cox, April Rain, Ruth Ann, Natalie, Melissa Jones, Cindy M, Sabrina. Let's see. Jules, Sweets and Beyond. Hello, hello. Drop the mic with Ann and Maria. Hello, hello. Wen, Crystal 54, Dorinda. Always good for a good Dorinda. What's up, Dorinda? Are you gonna make it nice, Dorinda? Dorinda, that's a housewife thing. Sorry. I know that falls on deaf ears here. Amy Austin, Brooklyn's World. All my poor housewife jokes go right to the wayside. Donna Durrett, Cher Bear. I think. Oh, wait, did I get is that everybody? Maggie.
It's LT.
LT. Okay, Eid. I'm gonna write that down. T, like you're teed off. LT. Got it. Never gonna forget it. Kelly all day. What's up? Did I get everybody now? I think I did. If I didn't grab you, I will get you in a second. Hey, Virgie, let's start the next one and let's get into this whatever this is of whatever that was from last night.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots. You give yourself.
That was Stephanie. I gotta do the Stephanie one.
Itty bitty.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots.
Short. Okay.
Eeny weeny, teeny weeny.
Teeny, tiny shots.
I gotta remix that into a song. Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, he's fabulous, and he's on the inside scoop.
Ooh, look at that!
Hey, Tanya, and yes, I'm happy that my joke landed to you in the audience, thankfully. I know that Maria, I couldn't name probably 3 housewives. I was trying to talk to Maria.
I can name 3.
When we were doing lives, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll talk about Erica Girardi. And she's like, who's that? I'm like, oh. I was like, you don't even know who Erica is? I'm like, never mind. Let's just not talk about it at all. And I'm not really happy with these new Snapple bottles. Ew. It's new
like
look, but
milk.
same great taste. No.
It does look like chocolate milk.
Like Nesquik.
I think it tastes differently, and I want my bottle that I can go like that at the bottom. When you pop it, when you open your Snapple. Does anybody else do that with Snapple? Like, do you hit it at the bottom?
I haven't gotten one since like early 2000s. Does it still have a message on the cap?
Oh, let's see. Oh my God.
I guess it does.
Let me get out my monocle. What's it called?
You meant bifocal. Well, yeah, no, that's monocle. Yeah, you're right.
You know, I've had this magnifying glass for so many years,
Oh
and
my
now
goodness.
I'm like that person who actually like uses it because they can't see. Okay, they still have it. It's on a blue cap and written in like dark gray, so that's easy to read.
Great.
Ketchup was
logistics.
once sold as a medicine, and that's somebody look up real facts number 302 to see if ketchup was once sold as a medicine. What do you guys think?
Real
I'm gonna say yeah. Why not?
How? What properties would it have?
I don't know. Coca-Cola was a medicine back in the day.
Yeah, because it contained cocaine allegedly.
No, not allegedly. It most certainly contained it.
Well, then and they do use that in the they do use that for numbing and stuff. Okay, ketchup was once sold as a medicine. Oh snap!
Woo! Trivia God wins again.
Is indeed true. It was sold in 1835 as tomato pills as treatment for diarrhea. Who knew?
Tomato pills for diarrhea? That doesn't
You
sound
got
right.
the shots? Eat
Yes,
a tomato.
ma'am.
There you go.
Oh, also
Home
used for
remedies.
jaundice and indigestion, which seems to me a little bit. Wouldn't you think that ketchup pills would cause indigestion? I mean, the tomatoes,
Yes.
it's acidic.
Well, they would,
Oh, well.
you say jaundice? It would probably help you like not be yellow, maybe be red.
Maybe. I bet radishes worked for that too. Then.
See, educational, enlightening. What do we have here? And high five to Britney Spears. She most certainly needs to name the baby Lucky. I've had Lucky in my head all day. She's so
Rose.
lucky. She's a star because she
Lucky
cries
Rose would be
my
so
kind
perfect.
with broken heart. That was like the best Britney Spears song.
What's her boyfriend's last name?
Asghari.
Sorry.
Asghari. Lucky Asghari.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Lucky
Like Lucky,
Spears.
she's always in the Project Rose thing that she keeps hinting about. So I think it should be Lucky Rose Asghari. That would be beautiful.
Well, do the other kids, are they last name Federline?
Yes.
Is their last
I
name
believe so.
Federline?
I think so.
I think so, yeah.
All right, Lisa Cox, thank you so much for that. The cooking show was fun last night. We're going to do more of them. Now that I actually figured out how to like do it from my phone.
It's a t-shirt. It says Sublime. I don't practice Santeria. Sublime. Okay.
I don't have no crystal ball. Well, I had $1 million and okay, back enough with old songs from the 90s, guys. I can't. We have to move on with the show. All right, so where do we start? I know everyone's saying this was the craziest tell-all. My vote for craziest tell-all still goes to season 6 when Larissa was going after Fernanda, like that whole scene. But this is like on a different level of like insanity.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, there were a lot of pointed jabs. Like nobody was like nasty, but they got their points across pretty well.
But everybody was shaming everybody for things that they were guilty of.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous.
I mean, that was,
I know.
you know, Ella's gonna sit there and talk. Who is she? Well, we'll get there. Everything.
I think I know exactly what you're going to say there.
Out of both sides of their mouth. You know, how could you cheat? But I cheated.
Yeah. And then Sean coming in with the receipts, like, well, what about, what'd you do for your birthday, Ella?
Here's a good way to start. Okay. WTF with Memphis and the walkout and everything else, because have you noticed that her whole segment was not aired at all?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Now I just noticed. Why?
Well, they made it seem like she had a headache or she was nauseous, but she got up so fast, like out of nowhere. Just, I'm out of here. So.
Well, what did she say? I can believe like she was like, was she still pregnant? No, was she pregnant at the time?
No, because asked him.
Yeah. So
before.
She couldn't have had like morning sickness or something. Like,
Maybe
I don't know. Do you
pregnant
still get
again.
sick like that after you're pregnant?
No, you don't get that stuff after. No.
But she came back with an N95 on too, which was weird.
But the last thing she said, which was very telling for me, was, "It's just too much." That's something you say when you're annoyed or you've been asked a question that you don't want to answer. Like, and again, her whole segment was washed from the tell-all. Yep. They didn't have any airtime. So clearly something happened. Now we have Hamza's sister, who right before the tell-all said, listen, now something went down at the tell-all. I ain't going to say, I wish she would, but something happened. And it's clear that something happened because they had no airtime. And then they blamed her being sick, and then she walks out. How come there was no questions asked? You know what happened? I bet you it's something to do with the baby's daddy and it not being Hamza. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't think that's what it is.
That's what I'm thinking.
I know people made a big deal like she wasn't there very long. How did she already know she was pregnant? She was in Tunisia for like a month. So she definitely could have really been pregnant.
No, she wasn't even in there a month. She was there for 3 weeks. And
no, she was there for 3 weeks when she took the test. She was there for like a whole month.
I thought her whole, not that a week really Well, a week doesn't really count. When you're
Wait a
playing
second. Wait a second.
No,
Wait a
she said
second.
at the beginning of the season she was going to be there for 3 weeks.
Even if she was there for a month, is that really time to conceive and get a positive pregnancy test? Let me.
She got
I
pregnant
know.
on day one.
Well, but
Even still, you wouldn't be taking you wouldn't even have the signs of
She
morning
would have
sickness
she
at
would
4
have maybe
weeks or three and a half weeks.
She maybe would have just started having the signs like just then. So,
and just so we're clear, I remember like going off on her about this on our very first recap, but she did like sneak into like Hamza's room like the very first night she was there, right?
exactly.
And, yeah, but I mean, again, okay,
Normally,
so you're there for 3 weeks. You
6
get it
weeks
in the
is when
first
your
night.
symptoms start. So that's medically
When do your
impossible.
symptoms start?
6 weeks.
Yeah, but you would know. So, I mean, usually you would be ovulating in the middle of your cycle, right? So you would know after 2 weeks that you are late. So
That's assuming that she was. Well, I don't know.
that is
guess.
assuming
A
she had
lot
a
of people
regular
is-
cycle.
Right.
A lot of people are saying that they unfollowed each other too, but that's like people unfollow each other all the time on Instagram. That's usually like that's smoke and mirrors. Usually they're trying to deflect when they do something like that. Oh, let's unfollow each other so it gets them or talking about something else. You know.
Yep, that's very true.
I don't know. I very
Maybe
fishy.
she just had to sit next to Hamza for too long. Maybe they were already on the outs. Things were already going bad. And Hamza being all nice and sweet was just not sitting right with her. And she got up and got out of there.
Or maybe she just got a little bit apprehensive because Sean was coming in with these receipts.
Well, what did Sean have in her little Rolodex there? Because Sean was coming in hot with them. She's
I'm
like,
telling
really,
you.
Ella? She's like, here's Sean.
Yeah.
Oh. She's like, oh, what happened on your birthday, girl?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Do tell.
Huh?
Inquiring minds
What?
want to know, Ella.
Like, she's like, oh, I got all the receipts. She was like,
Yeah.
Elaine, Mulligatawny. She's like, your time's up, soup Nazi. Next.
No silver for you.
Yeah. So, can we get a consensus on what really happened with Memphis? What does everybody think?
No clue.
And Hamza stayed.
So it was recorded in January, right?
I don't
Tell
remember.
all?
I think so. I don't remember when they. I remember when they were here.
Or
I don't remember.
February? Ooh,
It was either like late January, this month. The earlier parts of this year have not been great for me, so I kind of just lumped it all into one day.
But she's been kind of talking shit, right? She's been in her stories for a while, and it's only just April. So, I mean, their relationship could not have been good at the tell-all. I don't know. And they didn't walk in together, right? They had the reveal of guess whose spouse
Right.
is here, and Hamza walked out. So
They filmed in January.
okay,
I don't know. There's something. No questions asked. Sean answered something, or she had something that pissed off Memphis, and Memphis was like, "I'm out."
Yeah. Well, they were talking about Ben and Mahogany right before that, so I don't know how that storyline would have been anything that would have set her off, but I don't know.
Okay, Shirori. Okay, whatever. But
Me too.
Me three. And I also have the trots. So
The trots.
I just have 24-hour day trots.
We'll take some
so-
ketchup pills. It'll be fine.
Right, you have to.
Yes,
John,
ketchup pills.
where are my ketchup potato chips, Gina? Where's Gina on? Where is she? I need them. Yeah. So I don't know. What was that movie? It reminded me. It was like "Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood," and like they
Don't
had
drink
just, like,
juice. I remember
While
that.
Being a
Don't-
Menace in South Central
While being
LA.
a,
That
ma-
movie.
a minute. Yeah.
And, like,
Don't
they
drink
just have
gin and
sex.
juice.
And she's like, it was like a minute later. She's like, "I'm pregnant," and he's like, "That's what it reminded me." He's like, "How did you know so fast?" She goes, "Damn." She goes, "I only had 6 other kids. I think I know." That's what her like. I don't know. I love that movie. But yeah, so I guess we'll. No, I'm still trying to dig to find out what happened there. I might have to sell my soul to a cast member, but I'm going to get that info. So we're gonna we'll find out what happened. So with that being said, let's kind of move on to the rest of the tell-all. So it starts off with Kim, not superfan Kim, walking out over the whole Zara thing and having her moment off stage.
That was sad.
It was. Now, U's been swearing up and down that happened way prior to her leaving. Like that either happened like while Kim was there or like at a different time.
Yep.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, they were just potential boyfriend and girlfriend, not official. So
and they made us think of it at the tell-all. Like, you know, she was like, so I don't know if I believe that's true. Either way, he's still wearing like that gaudy chain, that the Long Island license plate, as we call them over here, and you know, talking to her. So I have to say, she comes back in, and she actually handled herself pretty well.
She did. I mean, through the whole tell-all. I mean, through the whole season. You know, I know over here we gave her a bit of crap here and there. But I mean, I'm telling you, I was impressed with the way she dressed. I was impressed with the way she reacted and said, you know what, we're going to talk about this later. I was impressed with her as a whole, and I've got to hand it to her because she has handled herself like a true class act through all of this. Truly.
Yeah, and like, you know, I think we were all expecting something, something Angela-esque.
Yes.
You know, at the, I mean, you know, I love Angela, but I was expecting like, you know, something like, you know, because Kim's like a big personality, just like Angela is, like Lisa is. I kind of, you know, they're kind of like in that same boat, like big personality. So I was kind of hoping, maybe kind of hoping, but that a little bit more would happen. But she handled herself very, very well.
Did great.
I have to give her credit for it. And, you know, then the son's there. He
was so sweet, wiping her tears, making sure her makeup wasn't messed up. I hope my little boy grows up to be a good son like that, because that was really heartwarming seeing him, you know, just right there for his mama. I loved it.
She did a good job raising him. I'll say that much. She might not be smart picking men, but at least she did a good job with her boy. Is that her only kid?
I think that was the only one mentioned. Yeah.
All right. Anything else about that? Because my notes were, I kind of just like wrote very fast because there was so much happening. So I'm kind of like,
I mean, I think everybody was kind of giving Usman a hard time about that phone call, that video call, because the emotions looked real in it. I think that was the bigger problem, is that it looked like he really had feelings for Zara. So, you know, everybody, Hamza, Mike, Kimberly, all of them were like, you know, those emotions looked real to me. You know, you need to work that out. And Usman was like, I do not talk to her anymore. That's not what's going on. And he was really kind of going hard. Usman was.
Yeah.
And that made him look sketchy too.
Like, if I wanted to go screw every woman in the world, I could. First of all,
I mean, I could have a woman on my lap right now while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm surprised I've got someone bobbing and weaving on me as we speak. You know, you're lucky. This is Soulja Boy. I'm international Nigerian singing sensation, Soulja Boy. Hello. Have you not seen the chain?
Have you not?
I mean, I get tail wherever I go, whenever I want it.
If I wanted to.
If I wanted to. Listen.
Gotta whistle at them. Here they come.
I mean, God, like, you know, he's like bigger than Elvis, guys. I just don't know. So let's move on, because we have, I know, Jules, we really have to keep this to an hour a night. All right. So Ella and Johnny, let's go. Who wants to go first?
Cheating. We're talking about cheating. You know, Ella, she's a very physical person. Touch is important to her.
Touch is her love language. Gifts are my love language. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just kidding.
What is gifts? Oh,
Nat, you got to fly me out next time you see her.
Yeah.
And now let's just talk about Ella's post quickly that she posted yesterday. What did she say, which was like a complete lie? Ella writes yesterday, I was a little disappointed in the tell-all cast, but I respected everyone and did not lash out. However, I was attacked and unable to state that Johnny and I were in an open relationship. Huh? When did, who? Huh?
She did say that during the tell-all a little bit.
But like, is that the only, I think that's the only time she's ever said it.
But didn't he come back and say the Chinese culture does not appreciate or welcome open relationships? Like, didn't I hear?
Yeah.
Was I dreaming, or did he say that?
He did say that. He did say that. But I think for him it was more, if you're gonna go do that, do not tell me about it. And she's like, but I'm being honest. Wouldn't you rather I be honest? And he's like, you know, there's honest, but then there's honest. I don't need to know
idea. Don't be in a relationship with each other. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing in a long distance relationship if you're craving the need for touch and attention like that?
I mean, this girl must get it. She's like, listen, I need the touch of a man. Like, I was like, okay, girl. Like, you don't know what it's like. I was like, all right. Wait, what else did you say? And if it was open, why was she so upset that, that she cheated? Okay, it's not even cheating. You never met, and you're probably never going to meet. I think it's ridiculous.
I think that's how she feels too, that it wasn't really cheating either. They've never met. And at that point, he wasn't going to come. He kept coming up with excuses. She thought it was over. She's going to go get her some. But she's also going to wave it in front of his face to make him jealous to see if he'll show up. At least that's the way Jasmine thought. She's like, did you really cheat, or did you just tell him that to get his attention, to see if he would,
And then that pause, was that edited, or because that pause, that sure took a long time for her to respond. But yeah, I was just like, that's a very valid point, And then the part where she's like, look, if he would have cheated on me, I would have no problem with it. No way. There is no way. Okay. No way in Sam Hill that you would be perfectly fine with him going and cheating on you. It's complete bullshit.
I just don't get, like, when you want to be like in an overseas relationship with someone you may not ever see, and then you want to be like loyal and to each other and not cheat. Listen, if you want to, and the Catholic Church could use some priests and nuns. If you just want to be in a relationship that waiting, I'm just saying.
Why didn't she try Farmers Only? I mean, seriously, like, not even being facetious. I'm sure she would have found somebody good that she's got, a lot in common with. Like, I don't even mean that as a joke, or maybe she has tried it. Who knows? No, but seriously.
I mean, she has the Farmers thing. She has like the cosplay thing. She has,
True.
Isn't she also a witch? Like, she's very,
she was a witch.
Right?
Yeah,
like,
I forgot about that too until you just said it.
There's like the Asian thing that she's into. I mean, she's got she casts a wide net. So I'm sure that, like, she could grab some shit to a man.
She seems to be able to, right? Because she was still talking to Asian men on that white woman Asian men chat group, and she got one to show up for her birthday. Some reason.
And Johnny didn't know anything about it. And she's like, oh, yes, you did. Remember, I told you about it after. Remember?
I mean, I thought I asked her permission.
And then who did she attack for cheating? Was it, who did Ella go after?
It was Kimberly.
It was Kim?
And then also she said, for Gino, he shouldn't have deleted those texts if he didn't have anything to hide. Girl, what you talking about? Not hiding stuff. You're the one telling your man after your friend leaves that stays in your own house that was trying to save money from not getting a hotel room. Sounds completely plausible to me, Ella. Completely.
But I do actually believe her when she said, like, the friend came for her birthday. And, like, I actually believed her when she said, like, they didn't do anything. Like, what would she have to lose by her saying, oh, yeah, she was already
honest. A lot?
I don't really. A lot what? Oh, more tickets to Abu Dhabi that she's never going to fly to, and or tickets to Shanghai, or what? What is she going to lose?
Have you seen those?
She was already honest the first time.
Are pretty bougie. I'd be worried about losing that. Yeah.
I mean, like, did she ever get the money? Did she ever buy those tickets? She bought the tickets to.
Yeah,
she did, but he wasn't going to go, so she didn't go because there would be no point.
You don't get your money back. Do you? Like, I never got a refund on plane tickets before.
These days, you can usually roll it into another ticket later on.
All right. Well, have fun.
Emiratis flights are expensive AF, so.
All right. Now this gets really blurry because then everybody, it's like a free-for-all, and everyone starts going after each other at the same time. All right. Are we good with Ella and for right now?
We are, unless you want some great Jasmine lines. That we are.
Well, that's not when she gives a tutorial.
Who else is draining your balls if it's not me?
That was one of them.
Mutual, like, she really gave like a whole, like, she should like teach sex ed, Jasmine. Imagine her walking into your 12th grade seniors health class. Hi, I'm Jasmine. Yep, mutual masturbation. Like, we'll get to that.
Yeah. She's like, do sexy time. Use some plastic. I
use a dildo. There's nothing wrong with it.
Jasmine was the star of the show last night.
Yes.
She could have had a better wig, but she was. That wig kills me.
I know, but I have to give credit where it's due, and she really was the star of the show last night. Okay. So, all right. Now, Jared, speaking of Jasmine, next segment. Okay, Gino and Jasmine.
Yep, more Gino and Jasmine.
More lies.
Gina's a liar. Straight up.
And then, there's Sean again.
She's got some great arms, by the way. Just her arms. I was looking.
Sean is like 150 years old. She looks so good for her age. She's like amazing.
Gorgeous.
I just kept
She
thinking,
is so
what can
pretty.
you do for your arm exercises, girl? That's a dress and just, she just looks so pretty.
I've never seen Sean like sassy before. Like she's like. She was like, she got extra sass.
Yeah, because she had some good, like I said, some good receipts this time. They finally gave her some good resources and information.
Finally, I was like, oh, you get it, Sean. All right, so he's still lying about, hey, Uncrafty.
Hey, Uncrafty.
He's still lying. Again, he only accidentally sent one semi-nude photo to Lindsay and everybody else that he's ever talked to. Still, he's always saying that, I only take them out for dinners.
Yeah. That's it. Bullshit.
For companionship.
Just for the dinner. Just for the hour-and-a-half dinner, and then that's it. No.
Well, and we've talked about him ad nauseum. I'm so happy that we don't have to talk about them. Oh my God, they're going to be back too. Gino and Jasmine are going to.
Of course.
For sure.
We're probably going to see Mikey. Well, he said see you next season, so
hopefully with somebody that Kim hooks him up with, like she.
And we know he's already filming. Now Mikey lives close. He's a New Yorker. I'm gonna have to drive up there and see what's going on.
Yeah, you will.
Do it.
Just go to the fire station.
I should go to the fire station.
Yeah.
Be like, woo woo.
When they're out washing the truck, I don't know if they get to do
can I
that
get you on a calendar? Can you be Mr. February for me?
Yes.
February?
I would want him to have the shortest month for every reason he wanted to joke out of it for.
Ooh, there's some tea. I just got sent a text saying Kimberly was filming in somebody's town this week.
Yes, weekend. I got the same one. So Kim was filming in California. So she was spotted. So hot tea. We're definitely and Kim was, I guess, wasn't it like a couple of months back that she was like allegedly filming in Nigeria again? So yeah, we're definitely going to see them again. They're probably going to be on before again, I would think, because I don't see them going on. Because according to Lisa, Usman can't come here.
Then wouldn't they be a candidate for the other way then?
Yeah, but do you think that Kim's going to move to Nigeria? I don't think.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I don't know.
She's got a grown kid.
I think she'd go on tour with him.
She's retired.
Tour bus.
I could see being on tour, but that's different than listen, we're in the van, we're having a good time, but then plus we're all of a certain age. Do you want to be in the back of a van,
down by the river?
Down by the river
in a tiny coat.
You're 3 stones away. You're 3 stones away from collecting Social Security checks, and you want to be down in the river in in some weird in Timbuktu or wherever the hell he's gonna go.
He's gonna be in the UK next month. So,
she does take care of her mom. Yes, she does.
Her mom passed away, right?
She passed away.
Yep.
That might be a reason for her to leave then. No, but her son. I can't see her going. I don't.
I could see her maybe going part-time to live down there maybe and then coming back.
That will not be good enough for Kim, and you know it. Part-time lover? Oh, hell no. Yeah, she'll be like, who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you sitting next to? No, we all know how that works. Yeah.
I would be like that. Yeah, anybody would.
Who's that woman at McDonald's taking your order? Let me talk to her.
Let me talk to the fry cooker right now.
Wait, I heard you say no pickle, and you got pickles on it. You're cheating on me. Who's that bitch giving you all that pickles at McDonald's for free? Come on.
Oh my gosh.
I love me some McDonald's pickles though. I always get extra pickles on my burgers. So anywho, then my shorthand kind of sucks on these.
Well, it was more about the nudes. He sort of fake apologized, but then sort of blamed it on Lindsay for being annoying and sending messages about her boyfriend.
Not true.
And then Jasmine's like, but it was 3 different messages. It wasn't just one message. You sent 3 separate times. So this one accidental thing, I'm not buying
But
it.
he was sending them to Lindsay as he was laying next to her when she was sleeping.
She was taking a nap.
While they were in Panama. Oops, I accidentally sent another one. Oh my God, I'm so crazy.
No, he was doing that to totally try to make Lindsay jealous because he still had feelings for Lindsay. It's completely obvious. And it was completely obvious on several months ago, that Lindsay was trying her hardest to avoid him like the plague. And this was his last ditch effort to try to get some kind of a jealousy thing going with Lindsay. It was obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's his ex. You keep saying that's my ex. Like, you know, we all know what Lindsay's interpretation of that relationship was.
Right.
That was my ex. And I was just trying to make her so jealous. You know, that was my revenge. Oh, you showed her.
Yeah.
Man.
When she's going, can you
put your money
alone?
All the way to the bank? First
Like
off,
sending him. If you're not going to spend any money, don't even come over here. Like, period.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Pink Lemon, hi, Mari.
And then all of Gino's messages are magically deleted, so he can't prove himself one way or another. But let's be real, Jasmine keeps track of everything he's doing, even, you know, old folders from 2014. So you have to delete everything.
Hey, Natasha, welcome. Okay, and like now where it gets more convoluted is Ben's friend, Jessica, who I adore. Listen,
I like her.
She's great.
Ben was going, hey, Natasha, welcome. Ben was going off on his stories like the last couple of days. Oh my God, my friend signed up for the show. You know, she's getting hammered and getting bullied and getting trolled. And I'm like, by whom? I mean, she's amazing. Like, I don't know. And I was like, you know, I didn't post about her because, like, you know, if that was true, I didn't want to like add to her grief or whatever, you know, because she didn't get paid for the show. She just signed, you know, but she was amazing. She needs to be like, on it all the time.
For sure. And she looked great too. Eyebrows on fleek, makeup looked great. Loved her outfit, all the things.
So Gino sends Jessica, Ben's friend, slides right into the DM, and then there's Sean.
As it's coming across the screen,
and
with
then
a cowboy emoji.
Like, I mean, Sean was great. This was the best tell-all that Sean's ever done. I would ever.
I agree. She asked the hard-hitting questions this time.
And then she's like, She's like, so, you talk to anybody on the stage? And Gino's like, huh? She's like, you know, you talk to the cast members on the show, Gino? And he's like, I talked to a couple, you know, Jasmine and here and there. How about friends of the show? And then she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then Sean, let's welcome Jessica. And then there's Jessica. Like, it was amazing. It was like the best thing ever. It was very like Maury times Jerry Springer times like that old type of like stuff. And then there's a DM of Gino sliding into Jessica's DM, you know, with the "Are you Sicilian?" Whatever it was, with the cowboy hat, whatever emoji. Yes, that's him sliding into her DMs to flirt with her. I mean, come on. How could they're lucky that I was not a cast member, because I would have my mouth. They would have had to like muzzle me because I'm like, you lie. Like, are you kidding me? Thoughts on him reaching out to Jessica and lying about it again?
That's all he does. That's his go-to is to be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. He's scared of Jasmine. He's scared of Jasmine.
I would be too.
He has reason to be scared, but he would never. He just chooses not to tell the truth. And if he gets backed into a corner, he'll give you a little bit of the truth.
Yeah,
just a sliver.
like
backed into a corner. It's like when he's like guilty as sin. Like, you know, he's about to face the chair, and then he's like, okay, wait a minute. There might be a little bit like he is like the world's worst liar. I don't understand. Like, he must got a lot of money because.
No, he said his. I mean, a lot. I guess he said he had $650,000 in stocks that he wants to sign a prenup for, and then he wasn't working. To me, I mean, that's average money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for somebody his age. I mean, what is he, 50?
Yep.
That's
he's
50 years old. Another SNL reference. But seriously, I don't know. He's $250 engagement ring doesn't sound like he's like really wealthy to me. But
yeah, here's your engagement ring. I got it from a Crocker Jack box. But I guess like when you're like on, your fourth Panamanian, like your fourth 5-star Panamanian resort vacation within a resort vacation within a resort vacation within a resort vacation. It's like the Russian dolls, like that you open, and there's the nesting dolls. That was their Panamanian like trip. You open up one and there's another, and then you open up one and there's another. That was a Russian nesting doll. What a great analogy that was. Yes, that's what that was. So
Yep.
So all right. So while we're talking about Jessica, let's segue to Ben and Mahogany.
how does he say her name again? I can't ever remember.
Mahogany.
Mahogany, that's it. Okay.
Magdalene.
What? Magdalene? As in Mary? Okay.
Nobody
Got
got that joke. Oh my god! I mean, he's like religious and a pastor, Pastor Ben, and
Okay.
Mahogany, Magdalene. All right. I guess I was reaching too much with that one.
No,
Anyway.
no, I got you.
So they all can't be winners, John.
Mahogany.
So what I want to talk about first with Ben and Mahogany was the second trip that Ben filmed on his own.
Oh my gosh.
Without her consent.
Without TLC cameras rolling, like Ben's rogue mission back to Peru. He's gonna get his answers. It was like very like MacGyver, meets like Perry Mason, meets like The Amazing Race. Like, I don't know. It was like very like he just needs to go back and like learn. And he's filming himself. And he got like, what was the gap? Was this the same trip? Did he just like say a few days extra and then film himself going back? Like,
I mean, her hair looked better, so there had to be some time period between.
oh, because girls can't do something drastically different to their hair like in like a day or like a minute.
Maybe this is why he literally didn't go to his probation stuff. Maybe this is when that was. Maybe that's why he missed it.
Oh, that's something to chew on.
Maybe.
That's some good thinking there, Brooke. I like that. Good detective thinking right there. All right, I like that. That's why. So he's on his iPhone. Here I am, Pastor Ben, back in Peru, changing lives, and I told Mahogany I wanted to recreate our love and see where things went wrong, bro. You're like her grandfather, but that's okay. But so. He goes back and he meets her at the first place they fell in love with. Oh, the place that she stood you up for 2 hours because she was in between acting gigs. That place? Okay. And then guess what? Mahogany doesn't show. Oh my God, guys. Did you believe it?
What?
No. And
she didn't show.
Then he just
were your jaws agape like mine?
Yeah. I was shocked. Like deja vu, right?
And then guess what? Guess what? He leaves the place. And there's this nearby beach where he just walks to. It's like when God told Joseph Smith that when God told Joseph Smith that these tablets were buried up in over by Rochester, like it was like that same type of like spiritual divinity that led him to this beach where all of a sudden there was Mahogany.
She appears.
She was there like Maria Regina
from the heavens and walketh on the water. What?
Yes.
And it was very cold and all these things. I'm like, what the heck? That makes 0 sense. 0 sense.
And then wait. This is so divine prophecy, because then the next day they make plans, and again Mahogany Magdalene Williams again stands up Ben all day long. All day he was waiting for hours.
Oh, he froze. Oh no. Man, he was on a rant too. It was a good one.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I lasted this long. Oh, wait, where did I freeze?
About there.
You were saying a
What
bunch
was
of
I
names.
saying?
You were saying Mahogany Williams.
Oh, damn. I hate when I freeze when I'm deep in thought. And then the next day, they were supposed to meet, and all day long, she stood him up. And then guess what happens? The very next day, Ben finds again another beach where again, for the second time, there's Mahogany.
I wonder if they sell lottery tickets over there, you know, because if he needed to go buy like a whole roll at that point, how lucky is that? Twice.
Oh boy, the SNL references are going deep tonight. I love it though. I've been watching SNL since I've been like 8 years old, so I know all of it. So I'm cool with it. So yeah, like this vision, but like our Virgin Mother, like just all in white, came to him, and you know, and then thankfully, Ben could be like. Can help counsel her with like her religious needs or where to like get the cheapest like Werther's original. You know, like he could probably sneak you into like the McDonald's down the road and get you like a good senior coffee. You know, stuff like that. Like, listen, he's got like an ARP magazine. You know,
she can share her Happy Meal with him. Since she
discounted matinee tickets to some theater somewhere, I'm sure.
There's all kinds of perks to dating Ben as a 22-something-year-old.
You know, and if he's mad at you and yelling, you can just be like, "Where you at, Ben?"
Oh my god!
Brooke is as evil as me. That's why she laughed.
I just couldn't handle the two of them embracing at the beach, and she said that she loved him back and stuff, and it was like, no, I was very disturbed. I was so disturbed. Yeah. And then she's, in a year from now, we'll meet right back here, and we'll be husband and wife.
Easy for Mahogany to say. She'll be 23 next year. He's pushing 60. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring for poor Ben.
You're right.
Nope.
That's why he's in such a hurry to marry her.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how much time he has left.
I don't know. 30 years. So that's a long time to be like, okay, so like when Mahogany's 35, he'll be like 65, right? Ooh.
I wonder if his pastor gig has any good retirement benefits, though. I mean, that could be another perk.
He did leave the cult, so I don't know if his 401k is still intact.
He's unemployed right now.
Yeah.
So
he lost his.
Is he unemployed?
Job. Yeah, he lost his job at the Michigan Lupus Foundation.
Oh, from the DUI incident?
Yep.
Oh. What did he do there?
He did a lot of stuff on the social media. He did all of the discussions. I think he was like the media director. I don't know what he was. He was something high up in there though. But they were like, nah, we're done with you.
Bye.
Maybe it was the eye.
Look into my good eye.
Take my good hand.
Take my good hand.
Take my good hand, child.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I made it myself. I'm sorry. This is fun though. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
This is fun though. Okay, so then they're talking about like Stalker Ben. So like why? Oh, but they're giving Mahogany a hard time. Like, why didn't you meet him at the airport? And she was like, "Well, I told him not to come.
Exactly.
I told him not to come again, and I reinforced the fact not to come, and he came." So like, I'm kind of on whatever Mahogany's real names is side on this one. Like don't come. I'm trying to catfish you, bro. Like be done with it.
Exactly.
Like, come on, let me work my game. Don't come here.
Give me another grand and just be quiet. Peep down, old man.
Exactly. I thought we were having a sugar daddy baby relationship. What are you doing
you
here?
Give me money and leave me alone. This is how this works.
I don't know what to believe here. I think that either he was talking to a completely different Mahogany first, and that's why they never FaceTimed or talked or whatever. Or maybe I don't know. There's still some stuff is still so off, like the age thing, you know. And he's like, "Oh, she lied about her age, bro. You're only mad that you're officially 30 years older than her than 28. That's the only reason why you're mad
Right.
about the age.
Or 29.
Like,
That's
yeah.
why.
Yeah, you're 29. You're 30 years older, not 29. Okay,
That's
so and 30 is a bigger number to attach to something.
But my favorite was whenever she was like, I didn't want to go on a date with him because I didn't want to be like, I'm 20 whatever years old. I didn't want to go on a date with an old man.
She
You know?
did say that.
Like, oh, okay, but you'll take $1,000 from that old man, won't you?
Sure
She
did.
said she was borrowing it. She wanted it was she was going to
tried.
give it back.
I tried
Oh,
to
you
give
know
it
why,
back, but
Maria?
he
It
would
must
not
have been
let
like the bunk bed set that she had to buy for all her friends that come rolling in and out of her house
and the
because, like, you know,
surfboard
it's a
and the
nonstop
English.
party over at the Airbnb at T Mahogany's house where, like,
Absolutely.
why do you have bunk beds? Oh, you know, because I had so many friends coming in and out, and I, you know,
Right.
like it's like the big fucking brother house. Like, where's Julie
Right.
Chen? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, the same friends that ride the surfboard in the living room.
Okay, but you know, let me for a second. Like she said early on, like she lied about her age, even though she only lied a little bit. Because I'm talking to a stranger online. He doesn't need to know my real information. We're just talking online. And so maybe when she brought him to that Airbnb that she clearly didn't live in, it's because I'm not taking you to my real house. You're a weirdo. I don't know you.
Like with the surfboard. Like, I almost wish, not that I wish that she was like missing a leg or like in a wheelchair, like something that would make it impossible for her to surf. Like, oh look, there's your surfboard. Do you surf? And like she rolls out. Oh yeah, every day. You know,
Absolutely.
I'm always on
Great
the board,
cardio.
always catching them waves, or like with crutches with a broken leg, like
Hangs
something
in.
that would make it impossible to surf with. Oh yeah, I surf.
That's why he keeps finding her on the beach. She was surfing.
Hello.
And he's like,
Just
why
like the
is
English Scrabble games and the
It's like,
English
what?
Monopoly.
He's like, why is there a picture of this
Oh,
woman named Destiny and her husband up there? Oh, that's my sister, Destiny, and her husband. We're very close, and you know, you're asking too many questions. Go away. You know,
Like, why does that door have a lockbox with the keys in it on the front of it? That's
why is
weird.
there a for sale by owner thing
Right.
in front? Like, well, huh?
Yeah. So strange.
Oh, this like, what did we watch this season? And here we are talking about it. Do we all feel just more stupid? Did we all lose IQ points for even trying to catch up to even?
No, I didn't. Especially with the introduction of Jessica, because one minute she's grilling Mahogany, the next
Yeah.
minute she's apologizing to Mahogany and saying that Ben
You're a
sucks.
narcissist.
It was like, I was like,
Don't even
yes,
talk
I'm
to me,
here.
Ben. We're done, bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
she left.
basically.
Yeah, no, Jess. If I had to give second place to, you know what, my top 3 people for this tell-all: Jasmine, Sean Robinson, and Jessica.
Jessica.
I mean, I think that
Absolutely.
was like
agree.
the
Hands
trifecta
down.
of greatness with this tell-all.
Yes.
And like, I hate to give Jasmine a compliment, but see, I'm a good guy. When someone deserves a compliment, I will give it to you. And
Credit where
Jasmine
credit's
deserves a
due.
compliment because she was the star of the show, and I can't take that away from her.
I can't believe we didn't even discuss, not to try to backtrack, about Gino liking to masturbate more than having sex with her, but it's okay. We can move
But
on.
she
Oh, we
wants
did
to-
it on the last.
Wait,
we did it
did we miss that part? Wait, we didn't get to that part
No,
yet.
that
did
was
we?
on the tell-all part 1. We did that last week. We talked about that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was not here. Sorry.
You weren't here for that one, yeah.
Because when do we get to the tutorial that Jasmine gives? Who was she talking to about the?
She was telling Ella that she needs to go
Ella.
get a dildo, and that way it will.
Oh, so we already missed that part. So
Yeah.
Sexy time. You can touch yourself. You can use plastic, dildos, buy a toy. Okay, so
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail that.
I'm speaking of jokes that didn't land. Okay, so when I saw that part last night and I posted it, totally didn't land. I went, shh. I might be stretching too much on my joke telling now. So when
No
she
pun
was
intended.
saying all that stuff, sexy time, use plastic. It reminded me of like the Sally Struthers commercials from like the 80s. Like, Go back to night school. HVAC. Get your career. Like, remember those
You could be a
commercials
dental
from back in the
assistant.
day?
A
Yes.
VHS
Yes,
equipment manager. Yes,
TV VCR repair.
that's it. TV VCR
Air
repair.
conditioning.
Yes.
Or you can get your
Medical
specialized
assistant.
degree in business management or accounting. So that was my caption. I had that all in my head, thinking everybody would pull that from my head, but so that was my joke on that one.
Criddle's bringing some tea. I guess I don't follow freaking Ben. Evidently, he and Jessica were on IG Live last night.
Yeah, I saw that. They did. They're all like chummy now. I saw that. But at the same time, Criddle got it. Like a handful of people got it. I'm really regressing back to the 80s. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna know what like an iPhone is soon. I think my brain is just going like in reverse, and like I'm buttoning myself with technology, and that's what's up. So right after the bar was on commercial, all you have to bring is your love of everything, beautiful Mount Airy Lodge. You guys wouldn't get that commercial.
Nope, I don't know that one.
Somebody over here. That's a Poconos commercial from the 80s. Okay. Where do we have to go next? Because we are at 51 minutes.
Let's see. Oh, are we really trying to crank it out? Or are we going to finish?
No. I want to cover all the bases.
Okay. Well, Jessica starts grilling Mahogany about stuff, and she starts going off about her Instagram persona not matching what she was making it sound like. She's saying, you look, you're acting like I wouldn't video call him because I'm shy, but then your Instagram is very promiscuous. She kept saying promiscuous. And then Jasmine's like, she can put up whatever she wants. You're beautiful. You're young.
Jasmine was going to help things with Jessica because,
Oh, yeah, she already had an
other side piece.
Right.
Exactly. Let's see. And then Mahogany's like, I didn't want a video chat with Ben. Oh, that was when she starts, I think, let's see. Oh, because he wanted to be a date. And I didn't want to have a video chat like that with an old man. So that's when she called
I wish she would have said old balls, because I would have just fell out. I didn't want to have a video chat with a man like with some old balls. What movie was that from? I can't remember. But seriously, it's what I heard when she said it.
And then Kim's like, she's running game on you to Ben.
Kim tells her, you better grow up, little girl. You need to grow up.
And then Jess goes, it's painful to watch you too. Jess goes, why ask for 1K if you don't love Ben? And, then Mahogany, is trying to do her best to like link both catfishing stories together. And like what Maria just said, you're not too shy to present yourself promiscuously on the internet. Then Ben goes back to perm. What the fuck? Huh? What did I write? Ben goes back to
a perm.
No, it's my shorthand, and I don't know.
Permanent?
Well, he was kind of defending Mahogany against Jessica at one point.
And he said,
Oh, Jasmine called him a perv.
Perv, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why are you going out for these little girls? It's kind of like,
perverted.
You're giving me pervert vibes.
Yeah, pervert vibes. That's what it is.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Okay, and then Jasmine attacks Jennifer about the filters. Okay. Listen. I thought Jessica looked beautiful.
You said just fake as Mahogany's
and I
filter.
think Jasmine looked beautiful. I just couldn't tell if like what was going on. Was that Jasmine's hair? Was that a wig?
It's a wig. And it was way too far down.
No, it is a wig, right? It's a wig.
Yeah,
it's a wig.
Oh, okay. So why are you making fun of like
fakeness?
That was mean. But Jasmine is. Thank you, Brooklyn. Oh, I have a new instrument. My desk is buried. Okay. So then she's like, "Oh yeah, you use all the filters in the world. You should talk." Really? Okay. And then she called Ben a delusional narcissist. That's fun.
Well, you just jumped. That was a lot.
Oh, wait, all right. You want to fill in the blanks and stuff I missed? I told you I was writing. My notes are so like all over the place because I could not write fast enough. Even my shorthand wasn't working.
Oh yeah, Jasmine said. Jasmine said that Jessica was more fake than Mahogany's filters, and then Jessica's like, You have no class. You're a crazy person. You demean Gino, and it's embarrassing. And Jasmine's like, oh, look, he's texting me. You're such a bitch. You cut it. You make it look like he started the conversation. And then Ben's like, that's the drama that Mahogany was talking about. Because Mahogany's like, Jessica's in all this for the drama. Ben told me you're in all this for the drama. And then Ben's like, well, you are in it for all the drama. So, and then Jessica got pretty ticked off at the mere idea that she would be in it for the drama. And then she called him. She said he was fake.
And then she started some drama.
Then she started so much drama.
Well, she's like, listen, I'm not getting paid for this, so I'm going to bring it. I would too. Yeah. Wait, so Brooklyn's World, Mr. Belvedere. Okay. If you're a fan of Mr. Belvedere, you'll remember London Bridge is falling down because I sat on it. That was Wesley to Mr. Belvedere with the puppet show. Uncrafty. I had a triangle. I'm missing the part that holds the triangle because like there's like a string that holds it because you can't hold the triangle because then it doesn't make a noise. See, I'm missing the thing and I'm missing like the. Oh, there you go. There we go. But yeah. Thank you, Crafter. Okay, so yeah. Dreamsicle, hey, my friend. Dreamsicle gets a what's this called? The slide whistle.
Slide whistle.
Oh, just for you, Dreamsicle. There you go.
I love Dreamy.
I love my little instruments. Thank you, Dreamsicle. Okay, so where are we now?
Okay, so we're still fighting. Sean's like, hey,
I don't want to. Okay, I know we're kind of rushing. I don't want us to rush through this. Let's.
Okay. I mean, I wrote this. This was the best, one of the best parts of the whole show. Okay. So Sean's like, Ben, did you confide with these women and pit them against each other? And he said, like, I just say the truth. The truth is sometimes unflattering. And Jessica is like, Ben, you're fake. You're the fakest person I've ever met. You come to me saying you need advice, but your head is in the clouds. And he's like, yeah, man, my head's in the clouds. But sometimes you give good advice. He says, well, I wouldn't know it by the shit you've been talking. And then he's like, yeah, listen, here you are being dramatic. He's like, you're a narcissist and you're delusional. And then Sean's like, hey, man, are you two back together? You and Mahogany. And Ben's like, yes. And Mahogany's like, I mean, I have to see what his intentions are. Huh?
No. I can be fashionably late to Jules' birthday.
Okay. I just want to make sure that you had, I didn't want to.
No, it's good. Okay. I'll let her know right now.
Okay. All right. So thank you, Dream. All right. So I didn't want to rush it because this is fun and I'm having fun with this one because this is wild. All right.
And then that's when Jessica apologizes to Mahogany and says that after hearing all of this, I think that you, Mahogany, are the victim and that I hope that you see his true colors now. She just threw him all the way under the bus, not even just a little bit, all the way.
She was just pissed at him. You think that Jessica really gives a good goddamn about Mahogany?
She said more. She said you're a fraud. You're thirsty as hell. You're a liar and a shitty friend. You just
like what? I mean, I guess that's all you had to say was she was dramatic before she started all this drama because I mean that was just like a total whoop. 180. So it was crazy.
How the hell does Ben get his blue check with 16,000 followers? And I've been at this shit for 10 years and I still I am not verified. Nope, I'm good.
He's got connections somewhere. Connections.
Hold on. When I get to a dark place, this is what I do.
Care Bear stare.
So I just.
It's almost
there
like
you go.
Saging, but it's Care Bear.
There we go. So I have all my toys around me. There we go. Okay. Hey, Deb. But so he posted today a picture of him and Jessica. He go, oh God, more word salad. Okay, so he writes,
oh no.
Last night's slow motion train wreck was epic. Wait, what? They're still friends? Like, look at him building like it's a movie trailer. Oh, come on.
He's the worst.
Like the guy from Movie Phone should be reading this. In a world.
Please read it like that.
Oh, you want me to? Okay, I will. Okay, hold on.
I'll be right back. Yes, I've got to hear this.
Okay. in a world where 90 Day Fiance and shit meets, Jessica showed the beauty and power of forgiveness. She proved that in true friendship, love always wins. I failed both her and Mahogany by not defending either of them well, but I found restoration and even a stronger bond by asking forgiveness and sending flowers. Lots and lots of flowers. But wait, there's more, guys. To my season 5 castmates, I value your friendship. That was a tough day. But despite everything said, I do care about all of you. And each one is in my heart and my prayers. May love and forgiveness always win. Praise be to Jesus. Amen.
No. What a pile of garbage. What a disingenuous pile of absolute crap that was. Yuck. Yuck.
Oh, and don't forget the picture. Look, they're thick as thieves again. There we go. In a world where 90 Day Fiance people can get together and be enemies and make up, because it was all an act to begin with. Sorry, like,
oh, that's a great voice.
like it. When you think you're watching a reality show and it's scripted more than The Young and the Restless, I could do. So
he made everybody mad. You know, like he told Gino, "Hey, I think you guys need to get some therapy before you do anything else." And Gino was like, oh, "Okay, man, but like also mind your own business, right?" And then what did he say to Kimberly? Something obnoxious. He said, "Usman has a type. You can't get to true intimacy until you're face to face." I don't even know why he said that. That's a whole lot of nothing. And she's just like, you know, stop getting all pastory on me and stop judging people when you're the worst. Point all that at yourself. He's the worst. He's the worst.
I think what we have left is basically Mike and Jimena. Is that it?
Mike and Jimena.
Oh my god.
But we have listen. Yeah. Mike and Jimena was weirdly long. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I teared up a little bit over that. Okay, maybe I don't know. That was insane to me.
What made you tear up though?
Did you tear up on?
Because like just somebody told her to come back. I mean, because I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like she is the
shit. Like, listen, when you rub the lamp and you get 3 wishes and your wishes are over, like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna miss Aladdin.
I'm sorry. I just felt so bad for him. The way he is bamboozled over this woman who is clearly only using him to pay her rent. You know, and it just made me sad for him. I hope, I know you said
he's doing it to himself though.
I know, but it's still, I feel like he's blindly in love with somebody that hates his guts, that is only in it for the money. And it made me literally
feel her. He couldn't get her to love him on his own. Like, I listen, had I known that they had met, if she was a webcam girl, I was hard on Jimena because I'm like, look at this. And we all were, look at this girl treating him like this. No, she was in the biz. She was a webcam girl. You saw her. You started talking to her. You couldn't make her fall in love with you from your looks because, again, minion adjacent. So you had to pay her.
Minion adjacent.
And you had to pay her more. And then you had to request that she doesn't work anymore. And then you want to only take care of her and her whole family. And that's why it never had a chance.
I still feel bad for him. I do.
I mean, I think she actually gave him a shot. So like, he's like, okay, he's coming down here. And then what did he do? He farts on top of her. He can't wipe his ass when he shits.
Dog shit on the carpet.
She got to, like,
I think she tried. And listen, she is brutally honest with him. She really is. She's not trying to snow him or make him feel that she is in love when she's not in love. but she, for some reason, is willing to keep giving him a try because I think when he's far away, she likes him.
Yeah.
It's when he's close that she wants him gone.
Yeah, I love you from a distance,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yes.
That's
All
that's
about
what
the
that's what that
greenbacks.
is.
It's all about the Benjamins. But still, I
Yeah.
still got upset about it. I still felt genuinely bad for him. I don't care what the circumstances are. Just the fact that he doesn't have the wherewithal or the confidence within himself to be like, "Fuck, screw her." Like, no, absolutely, pump the brakes. I just still felt bad for him. I mean, even if it
I
is self-inflicted.
Do not feel bad for him
I do.
in the least, because you know why? He's already filming for next season. He bought himself on the show by buying a. Why do you feel bad for him? He bought himself on the show with just some true love. The only way he got true love was by buying her off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just do. I felt bad for him, and I felt
I
bad with
did.
it. Like it's like seeing somebody get their ass kicked, and then begging for the person that kicked their ass to come back and hang out. Like I just felt bad for him. I don't know.
I just feel like he's manipulative to me. Like
Yes.
she's manipulative, but it's like it's real in your face. It's like it's not the same thing. It's like this is
Maria,
the
it's
situation.
different. She's a businesswoman. You know, she's like,
Yeah.
hey, listen, you want 24-hour access to me? You're gonna have to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Q, X, Y, and Z. If she wants a Ferrari, you gotta get her one.
Guess so.
I do not feel bad. Anybody, listen, no.
I just
it's
want
like,
him
you
to
know,
hook him up with somebody in Cali. That's all.
remember calling like the sex lines, like, you know, the 800. Remember the sex lines back in the day, like, you know,
Yep.
call 999. Those 999. What, you know, those
Yeah, so
numbers.
they were 900 numbers. Yeah.
It's like falling in love like one of them, and then they rake you over the coals. Oh, you like? Oh, call me back tomorrow, and I'll give you an extra minute free. It's like that. You know what I mean?
I know. We can agree to disagree. I just felt bad for him.
But wait. Oh my God. Wait. And then Jasmine. Oh my God. The best part of this whole. And I might be skipping, but I know we're on the last part. Jasmine says, "Do you know where I'm going with this?"
I
She
can't.
goes, "I know women like Jimena who
Oh, yeah.
just use men." Did everybody not
crazy
fall
like me?
off their chairs then? And Jimena and Jasmine, how did you know on a sugar baby site? And then here's Jasmine. I know how these women are on these sites who just use you and drain you until you have no money anymore. I was like, that's it. Game over. I'm done. I gotta go away now.
Bye. Yeah, but my other favorite part was when she was like, "Yes, I've got plenty of women in Panama that also ask about you, Mike, but they're not crazy like me." Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, at least you're owning
that
it.
was the icing on the cake when Jasmine said that. I was like, you would know, Jasmine, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yep. My favorite part, though, was this obsession that they both Jimena and Mike had with Cartagena. They both wanted to go to Cartagena.
Every time I hear Cartagena, I think of like Romancing the Stone.
Exactly. They're going on an adventure.
I'm like, is Joan Wilder there? Is Joan Wilder there somewhere?
Maybe Mike is playing Joan Wilder in this scenario.
I either think of Romancing the Stone, or I think of like the Housewives trip when they all went to Cartagena and they almost all drowned on the boat, the yacht that they were on. Again, look up. Those are when I hear Cartagena, I think of those two things: Romancing the Stone, and the yacht on New York.
It's like, can we just make it through Cartagena? Then we'll see what happens from there. Man, they're gonna go find the Jewel of the Nile. I guess it's Cartagena.
Right?
The Jewel of Cartagena.
Well, wasn't it the second movie? There was Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile, wasn't it?
Yeah. But
you know, gotta go back to our 80s Kathleen Turner movies. Great movies.
So
if you've never seen Romancing the Stone with Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner, great movie.
You're missing out. Go
you
watch.
Really are.
It's very
Have you ever seen it?
No, I've never seen it.
What? Oh, go see it.
Oh,
you got to see it.
I'm sure you can stream it somewhere tonight. It's amazing.
I think I might have the DVD floating around here.
Good. Maybe you sparked my interest.
I have the DVD too. If you don't, I have it too.
Michael Douglas is so thin. He is like he's a very tiny man, really, but he's very well tanned. He's getting it done. he's catching birds for some reason.
Oh, Pink, I have that movie too. I have Serial Mom like to memory. I love Kathleen Turner. The one where she went back in time with the Oscar nominated one.
Peggy Sue Got Married. When
Peggy Sue Got Married. Oh, how could you not watch that movie and cry? What a great movie that was. Either. You never saw
You
Peggy
need to watch
Sue
that
Got
too.
Married?
I don't think so.
And Nick Cage is in it, like back like in like when he was in his 20s and like really like, you know.
Raising
Carrey's in it,
Arizona is something I remember.
Yeah.
Nick Cage in his 20s.
He was hot. He was a hottie.
He talks like this when he's an old man
no.
in the movie.
It's just too much action. Get in the cage. And like his hairline like starts like, you know, at the crown, I think now from all the facelifts he had. But I always loved Nick Cage. He's like one of my favorite actors. Face Off, like come on.
Yeah, I've seen
Yes.
Face Off.
Yes.
All right. So did we?
Still,
cover
Raising
everything?
Arizona is my favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
That's pretty good.
I like leaving Las Vegas too with Elizabeth Shue because I love Elizabeth Shue.
Yes, Adventures in Babysitting.
Yes.
Yes.
Karate
Ain't nobody
Kid.
leaving here without singing the blues.
And this guy wants his bedroom slippers back. Like the telephone booth with the rat and the guy. Yes. All right. So did we cover everything?
I was flipping through the end because let me see. Let's see. Hamza says that Mike's under a spell. This type of relationship will never work. Johnny says, I see how much Mike really loves you. Do you want to see if you can try to love him back? And Jimena says, yes. I want to give him a chance when we go to Cartagena.
It's John Wilder there.
Yeah. Oh, and then at the end, afterwards, backstage, Ben says that all the men on the cast are weak.
And then Ben went on his apology tour to everybody. Oh. But Ben came in like what was like Ben's confidence coming in with his like Harley, you know, he had his tricked out Harley bike on. He just like, you know, rode into town. You know, he was really thinking like he was like, you know, with his tight, like, you know, fitted tee on from like the Gap. And
athletic fit.
He was like, you know, I mean, I have to say, he does look good for his age. But bro,
he's a
really
terrible personality.
Read the room, Ben. Like literally.
You know, and we're gonna see Ben again. We're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see Kim and Usman again. We're definitely gonna see who's the other one?
Jasmine
Mike.
and Gino.
Jasmine and Gino and Mike. So as horrendous as this season was, we're not done with them yet.
We're gonna see everybody again, probably.
Oh, and you know, if you want to follow Ella's journey, I'm Ella. If you want to follow her journey, she'll be on 90 Day Diaries. If you want to continue with that.
So I wonder if that's maybe why Memphis is hanging out with Laura.
Share Bear, how dare you say
because
that?
Laura's doing 90 Day Diaries. Why would they all be together? What would be?
So,
I mean,
this is a good question. So we were sitting here speculating that why was Laura in the United States?
Memphis was in Ontario.
yeah.
Exactly. Memphis was in Canada, so that cleared that part up. I don't know why she was there except to meet Laura, but
Well, I do know there was like some type of like thing, but I can't talk about it yet.
What?
But
they were both married to Tunisians.
there is I don't know much about it myself, but it wasn't by happenstance that they happened to be together. I'll just say it like that. Like, you know, so.
It wasn't just for goat yoga.
Yeah, there was like, I'm still like, I don't know all of it myself yet, but when I do, I will let you know. But yeah, there was a reason why they were together. So, God, I hope it's not like a 90 Day Fiance, like Tunisian husband spinoff type thing. Like, I don't know.
Did anybody notice the huge difference between, I'm not trying to drag this out, but between Laura's wedding and Memphis's wedding? Like, what's the deal there?
I promise you, I'm not holding out. I like.
Yes, you are. Ish.
You know, I will give it to you as soon as I got it. Just like I'm trying to figure out what happened with Memphis at the tell-all. But what was I going to say? And I totally forgot it. Damn. I don't know now.
Well, Brooke, I think Memphis's wedding was rushed, so they shrank it down into like really 2 or 3 days instead of the normal number that it should have been. So Laura's wedding, I think, was more what you would have expected. Bigger.
Right. Big, huge, elaborate. expensive.
Multiple dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Laura was also on the other way. So she had more
That's
time.
true. They had more time. Got it. That's the difference.
Not that I want to defend Laura.
Oh, look, Jennifer says there was filming going on because a friend of hers saw them.
Yeah, there's something
I
up.
bet they got divorced.
So we'll see. But yeah, it's funny because as far as I know, Laura's not welcomed in the United States of America, and she's still not. I guess because she overstayed her visa when she was in Florida, and then
I wish I could remember what she told me about that, but I can't, and she blocked me. So
she probably told you she was pregnant with octuplets, and she lost the paperwork.
She's Octomom 2.0.
But oh my god, I had something funny to say, and now I'm gonna remember it the second I get off. I hate when I do that. But I think we're good. Oh, damn it! It's right there, and
tip of tongue.
It is what it is. I think we said enough, anyways. I'll post it if I remember it. So this was fun.
Yes.
I'm happy it's over. And now
until the next season.
I can't, which is, in 3 days.
There's no break.
Never.
I long for the 6-month break I used to get in between 90 Day Fiance. Before there was 30 spinoffs and it was just one show. God, I miss just the downtime.
Mm-hmm.
There's no downtime.
Never. No rest for the wicked.
I gotta follow new people. I haven't followed not one new cast member.
I have. I've made some contact. I always like to do that, by the way. That's a little fun way to slide into the DMs. So if you have any questions later, they won't be missed.
Well, I like to I wait for them to come to me because
of course you do.
Well, because I will talk
to
to me and they speak to me. And now I'm skewed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, no, I'll just say good luck on your season, blah, blah, blah. And they say thank you. And then at least that opens up the DM interaction. So I could be like, hey, what's going on? And it won't go into filters. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get too personal. Just, hey, how's it going? Good luck on your season about a month ahead of time so that you can open up communication. But that's what I have to do because, or
sooner or later, they always come to Johnny.
I know. All hail the queen.
I actually like it because I can be honest and do our recaps and say what I want to say. And but once you start talking to a cast member, then it humanizes them, and then you're like, oh, should I really be saying this about? It ruins it. So I don't reach out to anybody because that keeps me going. And then when they talk to me, then we'll see. Oh shit! I had it and it flew out of my mind again. Damn it! Oh my god, it's something so good too. It keeps escaping my mind. Okay,
was it about Memphis? Laura, Memphis, Canada.
Oh my god, it's so good too. I'm kicking myself in the
filming.
Damn Rona brain. My brain. It's just, oh my god.
I'm trying.
I literally walk around with a notebook and in case I forget something. That's what I do all day now. I'm senile.
Rona brain is a thing.
What race? Oh, Housewives. See, I have it on screen. I couldn't.
There we go.
We're gonna be doing Jersey on Wednesday with Anne from Marie and Anne. We just bumped up Anne, so Anne's gonna be one of my Housewives specialists, and hopefully Lily can join. So we'll be doing Housewives on Wednesday for Jersey recap. I kind of want to do something tomorrow for Housewives because there's so much going on with Beverly Hills right now. That there's enough, and Erica Girardi, Jane, is on Beverly Hills, Maria, just so you know.
I only know her from Dancing with the Stars. She sang a very
I'm her
song.
husband was Tom Girardi. She's okay. I'm the Aaron Brockovich lawyer. She's uh-huh. I'm and now he's everyone's suing him for taking money from airplane victims and she's oh, I'm okay. Yeah. It's cool. Listen,
she couldn't dance. She couldn't dance on Dancing with the Stars. That's all I remember.
Well, she is also a singer, but she didn't.
She sang on it too, and it was very bad.
All right, real quick.
I think she was on a giant unicorn, a glittery unicorn or something.
Oh, how terrible is that?
It was a long time ago.
I said it. I don't want to keep this going. Okay, you know what? I'm going to end
Okay.
this live. We could talk about this tomorrow. But Sweets and Beyond, definitely Wednesday, we'll be doing a Jersey recap. And then I would like to do just like a general Housewives show tomorrow because I haven't done one in a bit. So let me see what I can grab, and we'll do that. And everything else, I love you guys. And this has been fun. I love this live. It's Jules' birthday, so we're just gonna hop over there real quick and wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday,
Just
Jules.
Jules on
Just
YouTube.
Jules. Just Jules. We're gonna wish happy birthday, and then that's it. Thank you guys so much for the super chats, for the support, for being here, for the laughs. I love this live. I love you, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye,
All
everybody.
right.
Bye.
Bye.